All right, there we go. Okay, it's June 5th, 2025 at 6 scale. All right, Ale, I grabbed this from one of the future topics that you had. Looks like we've had another graph we need to look at here. You want to talk to this?
Uh, yeah, I don't recall the context on this. I think we might have already discussed this one, and it looks like um, we don't have a good understanding of what's going on. So we decided to um, not discuss this further.
Okay. Okay, for some reason I thought we had not discussed this. Okay, maybe. All right, maybe I need to put this back into future topics. That's maybe where we want to hold it still.
Yeah.
All right, I'll move it back up. Okay, well, we can continue where we left off with our investigation into the performance
So
change.
yeah, before we get into that one, it seems like that one will be a little longer discussion.
Hmm.
Uh, there was a PR that we should look at here. I'm going to add it to the agenda before this topic. And if you look at the very last comment on that PR, this PR changes the way we are doing, we're measuring. Well, it changes the way word handler is running node labeler. And because of that, the author wanted us to do a perf comparison. And I
Hmm.
thought it would be good for us to do that here. Um,
Okay.
so the link in that comment is from the perf and scale test on that PR. And we can compare it to the existing benchmarks and see. My goal is to share this recording with them so that they can, see how we are doing comparisons here.
Okay. All right, hold on. Let me get my links set up so we can do this. All right, so here you go. And then let me see. Do you want to go through the how do you want to do this? So we can go to a job. So here are their numbers, the numbers from this PR. And then do we need to we can match this up to the trend line?
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is
I
this
think
is the latest one, right?
the ones we are looking for are the word handler, memory, and CPU utilization.
All right. Um,
Yeah, those are the ones.
okay. Oh shoot. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna move this. All right, there it goes. My tab. I hate the little zoom tab that goes at the top and then blocks all my tabs. All right, I have to move it. All right, there we go. There. Okay, so the let's do all right, so which this one first? So memory usage in megabytes for VMI. Okay, so right handler. Memory usage. Okay. What we should see is trend lines somewhere, and looks like it's kind of in the teens with some outliers, a few outliers here and there. Let's see, do I have the right one? For average for handler memory usage for VMI in megabytes, there's a few of them here.
The first one, I think we are
The first
seeing
one,
10.
10. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is the, I can't, oh, it's max. Oh, okay, max min. Yeah, there it is. Okay, thank you. Okay, so
Yeah.
10, that seems to be within our trend line. Okay.
It's actually better than our trend line, no?
Yeah, it is, but I wonder, is there any values that look at 10? How many tens that I thought I just saw one. There's a 10.5. So it looks like, I mean, what did we get? 10.8? It is better than the trend line. It looks to be within, so no change is what I'd say. We don't know if it'll change the trend line or not. It seems to be like there are some values down there around 10. So this seems pretty reasonable. All right, let's go to the next one. Are there specific ones you wanted to look at, Alay? So it was max, so all bird handler ones, looks like you wanted to go through. So
Yeah,
max bird handler memory usage, okay. And min, okay, I'll go to min here. Min is 3.3, looks fine. Below the trend line, it looks like almost right on it in some cases. Okay, also looks fine. Let's go to max. Max is 28.8. Looks good too, below the trend line, below the average.
awesome. Yeah, perfect.
Okay. Um, did we get all of them? We got min. So do you want to do vert controller as well?
No,
And
no,
and the
no, no.
CPU usage?
Just word
Okay,
handler.
just for
Yeah,
handler.
sorry. Yeah, I need to
Okay,
remove the controllers from there.
okay. All right, I think that's good. I think we got it. I think so. Um, and then I'll put a link to, so the link is here, but I will just put it here. So like trend line. Okay. All right. Is that good away?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. All right. Let's continue with the discussion about the performance step. Let's go. All right. So we'll go all the way back up again. All right. So we're still on this trend, right? There's no change. It's still numbers are the same. I think one thing, Olay, did you start or did you send an email or start a thread about making this a blocker? Did that happen? Or are we still thinking about that?
No, no, no. It's still on my to-do. I'll do it today
Okay,
without fail.
gotcha. Okay. Um, all right. So where we left off, it's been a while, but let me see. We had a bunch of we had a list of PRs in here. There they are. So one, two, I think we added this to the list. 1, 2, 3. I'll open these up. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, so these were the suspicious ones. This is merged on February 18th, which is right when we see, um, right around when we see the issue start. And then we've got this one, which was merged also February 18th. And then I think this was the one we traced all the way back where we saw a few issues appear. When was this one merged? February 17th. Okay. Those three. And then I guess we don't have, and then we had this note. It seems that Simone's PR. Oh wait, from February 14th is the first clear one. And then it did indicate that it's starting around February 17th. So I think when we left this, if I can remember correctly, it's like we couldn't quite isolate it. We could not quite isolate it to a PR. We had a few suspects and yeah, we just need another way to try and isolate this. I think these were our candidates though. I think these three were our candidates since they were showing and seemed like, not just like a test library change or something. They seemed like they could affect um, the performance. How do you guys want to handle this? I mean, should we go through these PRs and just kind of see if we can spot anything that might be a slowdown? I mean, this could be a lot of different things. Um, Locks could be, I don't know. I mean, it could be quite a few things.
I think Lobo had a good idea last time, which is we should be able to start uh, a perf test on merged PRs. Right now, we are not able to do that, and that's blocking us.
Okay.
So I think Daniel might be able to help with starting the perf test on this.
All right. We're gonna need to start a thread with Daniel then. Do we have this
Well,
capability, or are you saying we need to figure out how to do it?
I think the second part, that's where we need Daniel's help.
Okay. Yeah, Lubo, did you have some? Yeah.
I mean, we should be able to do it like in a way that you just open a revert PR, so that could work as well today.
Okay.
But also, what Daniel and me, Brian, on the infra side, we should be able to create a pro job, which would basically reference the old commit in the
Okay.
past. So that should be
Makes
feasible
sense.
as well. Yeah,
All right.
I'm wondering if because I see the graph is quite consistent today, so I think opening the reverts should basically, with one or two rounds of the performance job, give us the opinion of, oh yeah, this is probably it, or most likely it.
So what would you guys prefer? Lubo, is it like the second one? You want to do a revert and then run the performance test?
I would be keen to revert because otherwise you always need to ask, please run these, please run these.
Okay. So it gives us a little bit more
Like
control.
we cannot really open up the access to the infra, so
Okay.
to
I
prevent
see. I
to run
see.
anything.
Okay. Okay. Option two gives us a little bit more control then. So we can kind of control when that's like our interface with the infras. We can do it this way. Okay. Um,
So the difference between these two, uh, option number one, which is revert and run at a specific commit, is that with a revert, you're only checking absence of a commit is causing performance gain. Whereas with the specific commit, you are checking uh, the history up till that commit. Does it have performance gain or not, right? So we can start
correct.
with a revert, but if those three culprits are not, or um, uh, if though any of those three are not actually causing the issue, then we might not have any other option but to open up the infra and start testing it at commits.
Yeah, basically one can verify that we were right, yeah, right, by going back to the future. Sorry, past.
Yeah. Yeah, but if we don't end up being right, then we still have to figure it out somewhere. So then we can bring in the ultimate tool of running in at a specific commit. Yeah, this plan sounds good to me.
Yeah, let's see. I think if we get nothing out of here, yeah, sounds reasonable, I think. And then we get nothing out of here, then we're looking in the wrong place. I mean, I guess it confirms something. Yeah, this will at least isolate. Okay, I mean, that's what I feel. I mean, I think that'll be a way forward. Okay, all right, we have to do this revert. Is there a bot that does this, Lubo? I thought there was.
Pardon?
Is there a bot that can like do the revert, or do we have to do this
Oh,
manually?
I
Do
don't
you
know.
know? I thought
Probably
there
manually.
was. Okay. All right, which one do we want to
Um,
start with first then? How about that? Why don't we start with that question? Then maybe it's the harder question, or more important one.
by the way,
Which of the three?
you can ask
Yep.
prof. I think if you just type help command, it will tell you what kind of commands it supports. Maybe there is a revert.
In here? Oh, sorry. How does that work?
Yeah, just here, just slash help should work.
Shell? Okay. All right. While we wait for the bot to respond, which of the three do we want to start with? Or do we want to do all three? Does it really matter? Maybe we just do all three.
It's not responding.
Maybe the bot goes to sleep when the PR is merged. I don't know.
Yeah, I think ran all three should be fine.
Yeah, I just hit all three. Yeah. All right.
We can each take one.
Okay. No response. Do we have an open PR? All right, LA. We're gonna do this one. Your PR. Maybe it will respond to me here. People are gonna be confused looking at this. Like, maybe he needs help. Nothing. Okay. Well, bot might be overloaded. All right. Why don't we split them up then? Who wants to take one?
Oh,
1, 2,
actually,
3.
I found so if you go 2 comments up from your help comment,
Yeah.
oh look, if you click the details, yeah, PR comments, instructions for PR comments are available here.
Okay.
Oh well, sorry, never mind. This is wrong link. I think
Oh, this
Lubo
goes
has
to.
the right link on the chat.
All right. I don't see over when I did a search. So you can add
Uh,
dog images.
I don't see the command, so we need to do it manually.
Yeah. Okay. Who put this stuff? It's funny. The- All right. Um. All right. Well, we'll have to do it manually then. Do you guys who wants to volunteer? We'll split these up. I can take where's the one I added help to? I can take this one. That'll have it. No, it's fine. No, it's fine. Who wants to take this one? Who wants to revert this one? The layer,
Uh, yeah,
Lubo, or
is it Lubo's PR? I think.
oh, did I grab? Do we have one did I grab
Oh
Lubo's
no,
one?
I
No,
can
no,
take
there's no
that.
Lubo one. Yeah, there's no Lubo one. It's yeah, we ruled that one out. So Lay, you want to take this one?
Sure.
By
Okay.
the way,
And then Lubo.
if you go down to the details, yeah.
Mhm.
So here you do have a view details, and then on the right is revert as well. So if you stop right now,
Oh, there we go.
yeah.
Okay.
So that is the key that
I
will
thought
try
there was
to help
something.
you.
Okay. We can. All right. Let me just do it then. Let's see what happens. All right. Where's the one that I was gonna do? Revert. All right. Gets. It didn't work. All right, let me just do it all three then, and let's see if we get one for free here.
It could be there are conflicts.
All right, number three. Nope. Okay, I guess not. All right, we'll just put ourselves next to these ones. All right, so let me see. All right, so Lubo, you got. All right, well, Lubo, you're this one. Lay, you are this one. I will do this one. Okay, so let's just have these. We can do this after this meeting or in the last 7 minutes of this meeting. We've got nothing else to talk about, and then next week let's just we'll review the reverts and look at the results. Okay, sound good, guys? And then yeah, I think we don't need to talk about this anymore. I think we're good. And then so let's continue on. LA, do you want to talk about this one?
Yeah. So API server is adding new features for performance optimizations, and I wanted to bring this up here. So there are two that we could particularly benefit from in KubeVirt. One is this um, CBOR. So this is basically bringing in support for binary encoding for custom resources. I wanted to see if there is any progress on this from KubeVirt side. Lubo, did we get somebody interested working on it, or is it stalled?
The latter, it's still we did not get anyone, or we did not accept anyone.
I see. Okay, I think it would still be interesting for somebody to go ahead and try. Do you typically reserve such ideas for the next version of CBOR, or is it okay for anyone in the community to pick this?
No, it's free. I would say. I mean, if we wouldn't have a capacity, then I would just reuse this for next year. But it's no problem.
Got it. Okay. So I think, Ryan, this would be an interesting exploration for SIG scale. If somebody can see what it looks like to enable CBOR for KubeVirt custom resources, will be a huge win.
Okay. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, this is definitely we're definitely interested in this. Yeah, I
By
mean,
the
even
way,
internally, this is
I
really this would be a nice change.
I think on Cube side, preliminary, they converged that list streaming and other features will benefit more than the CBOR. But I don't know. It's more they were more focused about the IPI server, so maybe there is a benefit for us.
Oh, there was a new feature put in place that basically removed the need for list streams. So I don't know the future of list streams yet. It's still in limbo. But basically, whatever list stream was doing, they figured out a way to do it in normal list requests without changing the client side behavior. So we get performance benefits without doing anything on the client side.
Interesting. Maybe we think about the same thing, but I'm just calling it differently.
Yeah. I agree. Like list streams would be beneficial, but even this, I think it would be something we can explore. And then the second topic I had which is again related to it. The API server has added support for field selectors on custom resource, and I couldn't find any issue in KubeBird where somebody's looking into it. So just wanted to ask Lugo, do you know of anyone who is looking into it? If not, again, this would be interesting for SIG scale to take a stab at.
So I'm not aware anyone is looking, but yes, we definitely want this one. Is it GA already?
Yes, it is GA by 133.
Oh, wow, great.
Does this one have an issue in KubeVirt, Lay?
No, I couldn't find an issue. So I can
Okay.
create one for SIG scale.
Yeah, let's create an issue for this one, and then yeah, both of these are really important. This would be great to work on. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if we get some resources, that would be awesome. And these would be really good. All right, thanks for calling us out. Okay, guys, if there's nothing else, I think we can end 2 minutes early. Let's have these reverts ready for next time, and we'll talk about the results.
See you
Yeah.
for now.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Talk to you later.
Thanks, folks. Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.